Hello everybody and welcome, and today we are going to be playing some Mono Green Slivers. So yesterday we've played the Celestia version and I was talking about the Mono Green version I want to come up with, and this is the version. So basically we are full Mono Green, but we are splashing only for the Sinew Sliver, which is a Lord, and Lords are very important. So how can we sustain the splash? So we are playing two generous ends which can find the Radiant Grove. They also work really well with the Vandals in the sideboard. We are playing 4 Jaspera Sentinels, which is not a sliver, but it's a ramp. It's basically a walking Springleaf drum with reach, so it's very good against fairies as well, and it can ramp and fix at the same time. And then of course we are playing the Gemhide Sliver basically for the same reason. We also play the Virulent Sliver, a good 1-drop, the Metallic Sliver, that's basically the only 1-drop now apart from the Universal Automaton, which we can play. So we are playing 10 of the 1-drops plus 4 of the Jaspera Sentinels, of course, which is a total of 14, and we are playing 12 of the Lords. So we've got the Sinew Sliver, the Muscle Sliver and the Predatory Sliver, and then the Gemhide Sliver like I've talked about. We are playing full 8 of the draw spells, so for Leader Stampedes and for Winding Ways. This deck plays a lot of creatures, so they should be very consistent. We are playing 2 generous ends to fix and to find land, so we have basically like 20 lands, which I think should be enough, along with the Jaspera Sentinel and 2 Nyxborn Hydras for the finish. Now the sideboard, I try to be mostly mono green, but we are playing 3 Fairy Maca. This is obviously against the Spy decks, it's extremely important, and the reason why we are playing the Fairy is because we can find it with the Leader Stampede and Winding Ways. We are playing 1 Bladeback Sliver. It might be pretty hard to find the red mana, but we have the Jaspera Sentinel and the Gemhide Sliver, which should be enough, and this is good against Fog decks. We're playing 3 Healers of the Glade, great against Burn, and 3 Gleeful Sabotage. Since we are playing just 2 lands, I wanted to play just 3 Vandals, not 4, and I think the Sabotage, with the amount of 1-drops we have, could actually be really awesome and be basically a dust to dust versus some decks, which I love. We are playing 3 of the Vandals, this is why we are playing the Generous, and I was thinking about playing the Sagu Wadling and playing a Plains, which would be a little bit faster, but we wouldn't have a creature in the graveyard, which would be a little bit worse for the Vandal, so I've decided to stick with the end. And Wrap in Vigor is the last card in the sideboard. It's really good against removals like Breath Weapon or Drown in Sorrow if we manage not to get enough Lords on the board, so I think it's pretty important to play something like that in the sideboard as well. So that being said, I know that this deck is a little bit wild, you know, not many people play it, I think I'm the only one, but let me know what you think about this deck and if you think the fixing should be enough to splash for the Sinew Sliver, and I will see you in the games. Alright, so we do go first against Maraldino. Let's see what hand we get. This is like fine. It has a lot of lands, but I don't think I want to mulligan. I think I'll just take what I can get, right? Let's keep. Obviously, a ton of lands here. We play basically like 18 plus 2 ends, so having 5 lands is crazy in the opening hand, but it's fine. We are not mad at that. Okay, so we are passing the turn. I think it's actually a pretty decent play to cycle the end here, even though we have 4 other lands. They go Clockwork. Yeah, this is a hard matchup since they have a lot of Lightning Bolts. So we are cycling the end, and we will pick up the Radiant Grove and the Gemhide Sliver. That's fine, but I think we kind of have a problem with Lightning Bolts to this sliver and then to this one as well. They go Tomb Raider, okay. And another one, okay, fine, I guess. So this is a Red Synthesizer. Find another Muscle Sliver, that's quite good. I think we can go for a Gemhide. We can tap this guy and play a Muscle Sliver too, which is exactly what we will do. Now we are still in the Lightning Bolt range. It's very hard to get out of the Lightning Bolt range against red decks, but we at least have some blockers if they don't have a bolt. If this somehow survives, and okay, they have a Bushwhacker. Okay, we will block what we can, so this guy and this guy. Still for 6 though, which is a lot. They reveal a Rally at Hornburg, which they can cast next turn. Find the Virulent Sliver, not bad. Let's go Muscle Sliver and Virulent Sliver. We have the Poisonous as well. We can attack, I think, with... Do we attack with all 3? They have the Rally. They have the Rally. I think we are attacking with all 3, maybe. Yeah, I think that's fair. Now it's hard for them to deal with this board, I think. We will definitely win with damage right before we win with the poison counters. I think the damage will be much faster with the Lords in play, but this is good. They basically have 1 turn to kill us. We will go for the Radiant Grove and say go. And they had a great start, like they had a Percussionist into Tomb Raider into another Tomb Raider. That's really fast, right? They can go Burning Tree. Yeah, they have the perfect hand, like actually perfect, but I don't think we lose still. They don't have an artifact, which is something to know. Will they attack here? They won't, okay. So they are in the blocking position now. Find another forest, obviously not ideal. So we will attack, and the question is with what? I think I want to keep one sliver as a blocker. We can attack with everything else. They will go like that, okay. We go to 4, so we either are dead or we don't, right? Or we aren't, rather. My plan is to block the emissary here. They have only 2 lands, so it shall be pretty difficult to kill us here. If they find a third one, they definitely can go for it. We go Rent Resolve, Lightning Bolt and the Festivities. Well, I think we won first game, which is a miracle, okay. So what do we actually need to get rid of? I mean, we definitely need the healers. The question is how to really side build against them, right? Like, that's the biggest question. I don't think we need the Hydras, like, at all. I think we can get rid of some of the automatons. We will bring 3 healers to the mix. And is Mast Vandal good? I think it's a great blocker. I think it's really good, actually. We will definitely bring that as well. We can get rid of, I think, 1 Lead the Stampede. It seems rather slow against them. For another Vandal, Wrapped in Vigor, I think that's too niche against them. And also, I guess, like, 1 Sinew Sliver for the third Vandal. And we can submit. I don't think we need anything else here. I think the Gleeful Sabotage could be nice, but obviously it does destroy, which isn't that great against the Percussionist. What will they bring is the question. I'm honestly not sure. Not sure at all. This end is pretty good. The Masked Vandal could be a nice blocker if they kill like the Gemite Sliver or the healer. We can maybe even be exiling a land or something, which is good. We go Mountain into Clockwork. Okay, very fast. Okay, Winding Way is decent. We will play the healer. I think they will want to kill the Gemite Sliver, which will activate the Masked Vandals in response. So that's awesome. They will go to combat first, and we are definitely blocking. Okay, let's see what they reveal. They're probably hoping for a land or something. They didn't play one. Yeah, they find a land, which is, you know, good for them. I'm not sure how many lands does their hand have, so they go Burning Tree. Okay, into another Burning Tree. Okay, wow, sure. Into another Burning Tree. Yeah, why not? Okay. Do you have another one maybe? Nope, you have Rent Resolve. Lightning Bolt and Great Furnace. Yeah, we are in trouble. Sinew Sliver. Go for the Gem Hide and just say go. It's you know, hard to deal with this though. They Gulf Blast instantly, yep. They can Bolt as well. Oh, they Bushwhack, okay. Well, there is a chance with the 2 Vandals, but we definitely need to find the land. I think we are just blocking. Yeah, we need to prevent as much damage as we can. They don't cast the Lightning Bolt though, so they lost a card there. We do find the land, that's actually good. I do enjoy that. We will Mast Vandal away the Great Furnace and exile the healer of the Glade. Then we will go for a Viron Sliver too. We are saying go. Found another Bushwhacker, yeah, insane hand. Like 10 out of 10, I think. That's for 9. I mean, we'll block like that. Guess take 9, right? Find a forest. That's good. Can go for a Winding Way for creatures. Gemite Sliver, Mast Vandal. That's fine. So we can tap those if we play the Gemite Sliver. Sadly, only a 1/1. So I think the Mast Vandal is just a better play, generally. Just 2 blockers in 1. Okay. I mean, Galvanic Blast doesn't kill, which is nice. And we sadly do need to sacrifice one of the slivers. I'm not comfortable taking that much damage, so I think we have to do this. Okay, they do nothing. We do find another forest, which I like. We can go for a Mast Vandal, a Metallic Sliver, and we can also go for the Gemite Sliver too. Why not, right? Next turn, if everything goes right, we will cast Lead the Stampede. We now have a wall against them, which is, you know, important. Great Furnace. Go to combat. Okay, skip it. Find a Virulent Sliver. That's fine. We will go for Lead the Stampede first. Just Sentinel, Predatory Sliver, Gemite Sliver. That's good. In the order, we do need to find some more healers of the Glade in ideal world, right? We can go for a Predatory Sliver probably. We will attack like that. If they want to trade, they definitely can. Looks like they will trade. Okay, good. Maybe not. Okay, that's awesome. We are pretty happy about that. It was possible that it was better to use the mana from these guys to play something else, but I think I'm pretty happy about this in general. They go Rally, okay. And nothing. Find a Metallic Sliver. Okay, let's play Gem Hide. Let's tap this guy for a Virulent Sliver. And maybe this guy for a Metallic Sliver. And this guy for probably the Jaspera Sentinel. And I think we will attack with one of these guys. If they have another rally, we might be in trouble, but we can't really like do this to infinity. The Virulent Sliver is really good here though. We need 9 more of the counters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures, so that's fine. I think in like 2 turns we can maybe get them. If they find another rally, we might be in trouble because it means they will push 1 damage and then maybe We die to Bolt, right? Another Violent Sliver, I like it. Let's attack. I want to keep the Gem Height Sliver alive, and the Lord is extremely important. So we can go, I think, I mean, maybe like this? Is that good? I think so. They're chomping, actually. Okay, they are getting rid of the Violent Sliver. They are at 2 poison counters, so next turn we are killing them. We have another Violent Sliver. Obviously, we are super scared of Double Bolt, and they are 1 artifact away of Galvanic Blast actually working, so that's really good for them as well. Oh yeah, Synth is good. Hopefully something bad. Now if they find Galv Blast, we lose. They find Rally, okay. They play the Rally. To find a Winding Way, I like that a lot. Maybe we can find some life gain in their creature. We find 0, find Lead the Stampede Forest. Okay, that's really unlucky actually. So if we attack with everything, this is how much damage. 4, 6, 8. It's only 15 damage, but they have 8 creatures, so they would need to block 1, but we can't really do that. I think I will leave up 3 blockers probably. Attack with this guy. Actually this guy. Actually not this guy. This guy. And is the Violent Sliver important anymore? I don't necessarily think so. Yeah, let's attack like that. I think that's quite good. I want to keep the Gem Height Sliver alive if we draw something like a Nyxborn Hydra, although that might not be that important anymore. I think that's fine. They will just chump. Yeah, and either they find the Gulf Blast or something, or we win, right? It's that simple. Okay, they bolt us. Wow, okay. So what do you draw? They crack the Synth, it was nothing good. They find a Bushwhacker, which doesn't do it, and Percussionist, which doesn't do it as well. Oh, but we need to block the Percussionist. Okay, so they still have a chance. I'm not very happy about that. Please no Bolt or Blast or something. Come on, find Epic here, which does it. Man, that's crazy. Yeah. Let's go to game 3. I think I'm pretty happy about our choice of decks though. I think it's fine. I think we are doing pretty well. I think we can submit and go to another game. The Gleeful Sabotage could be quite good, but I think it's fine. We will definitely love to play first. We have a Vandal, we have a Metallic Sliver into Muscle Sliver, and it's pretty good to be honest. Let's keep. Let's go Forest into Metallic Sliver. Great Furnace, Tomb Raider. I feel like I want to block and... It's weird, but I feel like I want to block and exile the land, probably. If they kept a 1-lander, it's very good for us. Okay, so they are at no lands now. We are only at 2, so Winding Way for lands might be at place, but we have 2 lords, so that's good as well. We are hoping they have no more lands. Oh, never mind, they do. They will play a Voldaren Epic here, that's fine. Okay, we found another lord, let's just play one of them, it's okay. And no attacks, we will leave that for blocking. They bought the lord, fair. They're attacking with both. I'm killing the Epic here. Find another Vandal. That's quite nice. I think I will wait with the Vandal though. First we will play a Predatory Sliver. I don't want to exile the Blood Token. I think we have better targets basically. Okay, they will go Burning Tree Emissary. Oh, is that a Bushwhacker hand again? Oh yeah, it's Rally, okay. They bolt? Sure. I'll kill one of the soldiers. Gem Height Sliver, is that good? I don't even think it's that good, but we will go for a Muscle Sliver once more. Still no artifacts to be exiled, so hopefully this will prevent them from attacking any further. We'll just say go. Obviously Lens would be a sweet dream. They have a Clockwork. Yep, we will let it go and then exile it with the Masked Vandal. They have a Bushwhacker. Come on, that's so crazy. Like a perfect hand every game. Let's block the Emissary and I mean 3, 5, 7, 9. We can't get that low, I think, so we'll just block the Tomb Raider. Oh, and they die at the same time, so yeah. So we even lose the Vandal, that's bad. Predatory Sliver, we will Masked Vandal away the Percussionist. Okay, they discard a land instantly with a Blood Token. Combat, double attack, interesting. Let's kill the Bushwhacker. End step, okay. So they've stalled a little bit, we like that. Now it's time for probably, I mean, a Gem Height Sliver, I would say, right? I want to find some lands with a Winding Way if possible, sooner or later, so that's also a thing. But we need to find creatures, that's the thing as well, right? Okay, they did find a land, that's good for us. No, we need to go for creatures. Hey, a land is sweet. We are Winding Waying creatures, we need to find some life gain. Okay, that's a lot, that's a lot. Go Metallic Sliver and pay 1 for, I think, another Metallic Sliver. And that's good. We can also attack maybe. Or maybe I would rather keep it 1 turn on a close. Next turn we can do a lot. I think I will start with the Winding Way though. We need to find, okay, that's probably the best draw. Ren's Resolve is insane to hit from a Synth. Epic here, Percussionist, yeah, that's really good for you. Percussionist. We need to block the Percussionist is the thing, right? We also need to find some life gain like really badly too. They will attack, yeah, we will gladly block. It's a Goblin Tomb Raider, so we need to think about that. They have that for next turn. So we need to keep some blockers basically. Okay, they play the Tomb Raider, so next turn they can also play the Epic here. And they have a random draw, but they can crack the Sin, so it's not really random. Find the Forest, that's nice. We'll go for a Winding Way, say creature. Only a Gemite Sliver, not great at all. Let's play Predator Sliver, and I guess another one. We could tap this guy for a Jaspera Sentinel, I'm for it. It can block the human soldier, and we are definitely attacking here, at least like that. And I'm gonna say this, if this game is a loss, we are showing that anyway. I think it was a great battle. Obviously, it depends what they top deck and such, but yeah, they go for the... What's Mind Collapse? Is that the card that... Hold up, is that the card that they can sacrifice a mountain and deal 5 to a creature? Is that card? Okay, they deal 1 to us. They suddenly have a pretty big board. It is that card, okay. If they attack, we block. Oh, if they attack only with the Tomb Raider, we might chump block with the Jaspera Sentinel then. We can actually double block. No, I think we would just chump block with the Jaspera. Okay, if they decide not to attack. Find another forest, we will go for a Winding Way again. Creature. On the Sinew Sliver, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? You can play a Gemite Sliver, then tap it with Gemite Sliver and play a Sinew Sliver. You can also attack pretty well here. I think, well, this is not the greatest attack, to be honest. I think we are just attacking with the 2/3/3, skipping 4 blockers. Okay, hopefully this works. They played Goblin Tomb Raider, which is 1 damage from the human soldier token. And I think this means we might have lost, because I think they have a bolt in their hand, so... Okay, they've cast into the fire. Okay, well, we don't mind, actually, so we are not in the worst position here. No attacks. Sure. Find another forest, not ideal. That's fine. We are attacking for sure here. I don't want to attack with the lords though, that's the thing here. We could like make them block very like badly too if you want to. So we need 4 to connect, they would need to block 2. If they draw a bolt, we would need to leave 5 blockers. Okay. And we have how many creatures? We have 7 creatures. So we would need to attack only with 2 creatures, right? So we could do something like this. Okay, here it comes. Okay, they crack the blood, discarding a Great Furnace. Do they have 3 artifacts for? No, I don't think there is a card that kills, except maybe like a bush. No, even the Bushwhacker shouldn't kill, really. So we have 5 blockers, they have 5 creatures. Galvanic Blast is not online, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I guess like a Fire Blast would kill. Okay, they go to combat, skip it, sure. Find a forest, okay. So we can either take it slow or just break through. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have only 5. So if you like attack with everything maybe, except with the Jaspera, they need to block most of them. They need to actually block with all 5. So we will attack here, swing with everything. Jaspera stands on block. Yeah, it's actually a very good attack, I feel like. So they chump with everything. Good. We will play the forest. We also have the Jaspera Sentinel for blocks. So either we are dead or we aren't, right? Like, that's basically it. They have a Gulf Blast for 2. Let's see what you draw, man. Let's see what you draw. Only a burn spell kills here, I think. Oh yeah, so they drew another Gulf Blast. Yeah, and they even said in the chat they were a little lucky. It was a great game though. I think that's what the game should look like. It was really close. If he had more healers in the sideboard, he could have won. So that's 1-2 against Mono Red Rally. It was a very close game. It was very cinema, I think. Alright, we go first against Bird of Paradise. Hand is, I guess, fine. Let's keep. It's not like the best thing in the world, but it's fine. Let's play Virulent Sliver first. We will follow with a Muscle Sliver. Swamp and Cauldron Familiar, okay. We will go for a Muscle Sliver. Attack into the Familiar. Wooded Ridgeline, okay. Here is a Nihil Spellbomb. We luckily don't have a Graveyard Synergy in this one. Nyxborn Hydra, that's cool. We could take a turn off and go for Lead a Stampede. I think I'm for it to some extent. We could also go for it next turn, but nah, let's go for it this turn. Find a lot of good stuff, not gonna lie. And any order. They cycle a Troll of Khazad-dûm and play a Haunted Mire. I think they found that with the Troll, exactly like that. And we will take a turn to develop here. Here is the Radiant Grove. So we are definitely playing the Virulent Sliver. That's a lot of poison counters in this alone. I do feel like we want to play the Sinew Sliver as well though, so let's play it. And we will attack for 6, but more importantly for poison counters. Okay, they do decide to block. They snuff out the Lord. Still have double poisonous on these guys, which I think is the more important thing. And they will correct the Spell Bomb and draw a card with it. Okay, we can go for the Radiant Grove and just say go. Lambus. And they will instantly actually return the Familiar. Alright, here is another Haunted Mire. Gemite Sliver. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna attack and take on the plan with double Virulent Sliver. This is like 8 more poison counters, so I think that's the play here. I think we will try to win this game through poison counters, not even through combat damage, so I don't feel like playing the Nyxborn Hydra right now. That will be 6 poison counters. Okay, let's play land, I guess run the Gemite Sliver, and say go. Okay, they're playing a Gingerbread Cabin as well, creating a food. They will inside the Cauldron Familiar, okay. We win the first game, sure. I'm not really sure what's going on. there that much, but I'm not sure we want to sideboard anything yet. Like I'm not really entirely sure what are they doing yet, so we will just submit the deck and go again. Is this hand keepable is the question? I don't actually think so. Let's mulligan. Well, this one is, let's keep. Bottom a forest for a haunted mire. All right, Gemite Sliver is cool. We will go for a universal automaton first. Next turn it might be Gemite Sliver into tapping that for the automaton, and then turn 3 predatory sliver, or we could go turn 2 predatory sliver as well. Cursed Marauder. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Winding Way. I think we'll just play the Gemite Sliver, to be honest. Say go. Here's a Lambus and Geothermal Bog. Hey, another forest. Although I think this turn we probably want to play the Radiant Grove and the Gemite Sliver for a universal automaton, and then play the predatory sliver here. We will use the Winding Way next turn, hopefully finding some creatures in the process. 3 mana for Crypt Rats. That's a problem. Find a Virulent Sliver. That would be only 3 poison counters, so I think I'm good. I think we will just attack. We will go for a Winding Way for creature. It's a lot of things. I like it. We will not overextend because we see the Crypt Rats, of course. And hopefully they will just use the Crypt Rats right now. That's our hope. Doesn't look like it yet. They will attack actually. Just Para Sentinel. Let's just attack. Like I said, I really don't want to overextend if I don't have to. So if this squad wins the game here, you know, it wins the game. I'm absolutely fine with that. They cycle the end combat, hit us for 1. Do they decide to actually use the Crypt Rats now, or are they gonna wait? Okay, Riding Chrysalis, Sinew Sliver. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm not really sure how to play this. Playing the Sinew Sliver is nice, but they will just sacrifice the spawns, and then they will pop the Crypt Rats, which is not ideal. I think we're just passing the turn. I don't really want to do anything here. Another Chrysalis? Yeah, let's go to the third game. So we know what they are on, we know what they are playing. I don't think anything really helps though, like at all. Let's just go. It looks like Jund, but food oriented, which is kind of cool. Now we go first though. Hand is okay, let's keep. And Forest into Jaspera. We will tap the Virulent Sliver turn 2, but hopefully we can also find a land or some way to get it. Haunted Mire. Hey, here's a land. Okay, we are a little lucky because of that, not gonna lie. Let's play a Virulent Sliver, and we can go, I guess, for a Muscle Sliver, right? There's nothing wrong with that. We can also go for a Gemhide Sliver soon. Play the Winding Ways and whatnot. Another Forest. Let's play the Gemhide Sliver. And let's play a Winding Way before combat. We will attack with 2 of these slivers. We will say creature. Double Virulent Sliver is great because it means we will actually get a lot of the poison counters on them pretty fast, I think. They cast down, but I think they cast down the wrong one. Obviously, they don't know that we have 2 more Virulent Slivers here, but you know, no problem. They go Cauldron Familiar. And Cycle Troll, find a Haunted Mire, play it. Okay, another Forest. So we can go double Virulent Sliver first. We will attack with these 2 guys. Okay, I don't know why I can't redeclare the attacks after I declare. I forgot to attack with this one. I didn't mean to do that. Still sometimes struggling with the functioning of the client. They will of course block. And let's go Winding Way. Creature. That's pretty good. Let's tap this guy and play a Universal Automaton. Lambus. Okay, Forest. I do think they need to have something else apart from this blocker. So we will try to Nyxborn Hydra, and I think we will do that on the Jaspera Sentinel actually. If they have removal, it will feel really bad, so... Because we now have lethal actually, which is great. Thing being, if they remove this, they can't remove that, and yeah, we just win. So let's attack with everything. Okay, now I didn't mess up. Good. Good looks. They have some removal, right? Like cast down or something. No, they have insight. Well, we won, I guess. Never mind, they will sacrifice the food. Well, still, that doesn't necessarily do much. Yeah, we still have 9 poison counters, so that will add up to 10. And Virulent Sliver does carry the game. Insane. 2-1 against Jund Food. Very tough matchup though. Hello guys, and we are back with the conclusion. And definitely the deck wasn't bad, but I don't really like it. I think there is a lot of work to do on it. We lost most of our games. I guess not most, but more than we won. The score was like 5-10 or something. We definitely did win some games. We had some nail biters in there that we lost. They were super close. But I think the deck needs some help and be more focused. Even though I thought the Jaspera Sentinel would be good, it isn't really, since it isn't a sliver, and the Nyxborn Hydra is just never that good, I feel like. And I would like to play 4 ends as well. Somehow we missed a lot of times on the waves and the stampedes, even though we play more than 30 creatures. So, you know, that should be good, but it really wasn't. I was happy with the land count, but I think the deck was a little bit too unfocused. I also didn't like the Gemite Sliver all that much. I think being more focused on creatures is the better way in this deck. I did enjoy the sideboard, and I think there is some work to do. I will leave the updated version down in the description. Of course, I will definitely make some changes. But so far, I wouldn't really recommend this deck. I think it would be a waste of money on something that doesn't really work yet. Though I think it's super fun, and I think it will be even more fun right after we update it. I think it's not too competitive as of right now. I think the Celestia version we played yesterday was a little bit better. But regardless, please let me know how would you improve this deck and make it better and more playable, and I will see you soon. Have a great day and bye.